definitely runs in families, as we're about to find out. We have two sisters, the O'Rourke sisters, originally from Santee, now living in Anaheim. Heather O'Rourke you saw in Poltergeist. They're here. I bet you hear that a lot, don't you? People ask you to say that a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
They're here, so I won't ask you to say it, okay? Unless you really want to say it. And next to her is her older sister, Tammy. Tammy is a talented singer and dancer in her own right. As a matter of fact, got Heather involved in the business. She appeared in the movies Pennies from Heaven and Annie. And welcome, both of you, to Sun Up San Diego for the second time. You've been on tour. I understand you were on before with your mom.
Yes, we were.
But she doesn't like to be on television.
It just depends on what it is, really.
Yeah? So she's not an actress, Mother. She is not the one who got you started.
No.
How did you develop your talent?
Well, my dance teacher got me started into the acting business. And when I was little, all my friends, they danced and everything, and I always wanted to dance. So I started dancing. Then my old dance teacher got me involved with Danny Daniels, the dance teacher. He got me involved, and he said there was an audition for the Tim Conway show. Well, we went, and I got a regular on the show as a Don Crichton dancer. That's how I got into the acting business.
And then, how did you get into the acting business?
Well, we were eating at the MGM commissary when she was filming Pennies from Heaven, and I was eating lunch with my mom in the commissary, and Stephen, he kept on waving at me, and after lunch, she came over and asked my mom if I was doing anything, and my mom goes, no. So he made me do an interview for the Poltergeist movie, and he said, it's for 5-year-olds, which I was 5 then, and I went in there, and my mom and me thought that this is no big, but when we saw the posters of Jaws and Close Encounters, we go, this is really a big movie that I'm going out for.
And Steven was Steven Spielberg, who was the director, right? You know, Poltergeist was a really scary movie. In the making of it, did you get scared at all?
When I was making it, no. But when I saw it, it was real scary to me.
I bet. It was scary to me. Even though you knew it was you. What did you feel like when you saw yourself?
I felt that good, because I felt that I did a good job on the movie.
You did. What do you think when you see yourself, Tammy?
Well, sometimes I criticize. Like, I know I could have done that better, and I did that terrible. But otherwise, I feel really good, because I'm seeing myself up there, and I go, you know, I think I did a pretty good job, like Heather did. But then I criticize myself and say, oh, I did terrible. I could have done that better. But it's really exciting to see myself up there on the TV.
What do you think is the hardest part of acting?
Oh, the hardest part probably is, there really isn't a hard part in acting at all.
You know, I was thinking as it related to Heather, learning lines, learning your script must have been difficult at 5. Could you read?
I learned how to read before kindergarten, so I knew how to read, and I read real well, and I memorized scripts really quick.
So you're just naturally smart, huh? What do you want to do when you grow up? What is it that you would like to do?
I want to be an actress, a director, and a producer.
Okay, and how old are you now?
I'm 7.5.
Well, you're well on the way. And you, Tammy? Any goals?
I'm pretty much like the same as Heather. I want to be an actress, and I want to sing and dance on Broadway or something.
We have time for questions from the audience. Does anybody have any questions? Do we have any questions? Okay, we have a lot of kids in the audience, so I'm going to come down here and see what people have to say. Okay, let me start with you. Can you stand up? What's your question?
Were you scared when you went on the show Poltergeist?
No, I wasn't when I went on the show.
It's just when you saw yourself afterwards that it was scary. For me, too. Hi.
How did you feel when you got the part?
I was excited because that was my first movie I ever did.
You haven't done any movies since, have you?
No.
Okay, we have time for one more question.
Do you like what you're doing?
I really enjoy being an actress, what I'm doing.